if you have been offended in a specific or particular ministry. And I think a lot of times what happens is ministries are established based off the offense of the leader. And they again, just to kind of like piggyback on what you just said, again, it's absolutely important that we understand that the church is not a rogue entity. It's not a place where you can just come and do whatever it is that you want to do whenever you want to do it, particularly if you have been offended in a specific or particular ministry. And I think a lot of times what happens is ministries are established based off the offense of the leader. And they're establishing this ministry almost to validate or to legitimize, I was right about what I said. I need to be doing this. I need to be the head of this. Again, where is your, and I said this before in our previous pre-production meetings, where is the humility of the leader? Right. Where is the submission of the leader? Right. In order to be a good leader, you absolutely have to be a good follower, but I don't find that nowadays. I find that everybody wants to be in charge. They want to be a boss, and they don't want to be accountable to anybody.
And Jesus said that the qualifications to be the leadership was to be the least and was to serve. Where do we extract servant, a servant, demeanor, connection, behavior from being a pastor and being a head of a church? It's you're still supposed to serve. And I think that the higher you go, the more visible your service should be. And so it's not necessarily you have to do everything, but your ability to reach and connect with the people. Remember, what are we doing here? We're managing the development of spiritual development. We're managing that, and whether we do that badly or we do that well, we're still influencing the people. And so it's one of those things for me. Your accountability should be, it shouldn't even be a question that you should be held accountable to one another. There should be no even thought, well, I just do what I want to do. Well, how are we connected to Christ if we do whatever we want to do, if we're leaning to our own understanding? At some point, we have to have that two-way accountability where, making a decision that the church may go against because of a vision is one thing. There's another thing where you're just a lone ranger and you're just doing whatever you want to do, and there's no growth in the church. There's no spiritual growth, no spiritual development. We hem and haw every Sunday, but nobody, the divorce is still on the rise at your church, or as you call it, your church. And I think that's another harmful thing, is when we start to put labels on the church of and this is what I built, and I'm the founder of this church. Well, is anything subject to growth without God?
Right. Yeah.
And so, I think that accountability is to me is extremely important. And then also mentoring. Minister Thurman said this on Sunday. He says, find an example and be an example. And so think about that. We need to find other pastors that are doing it right, that are, able to pour into others and connect. Because the thing is that we want to do, the ultimate goal, regardless of the denomination, is to do what? To grow the body of Christ. It's our mission. Our mission is to go out into all of the world, preaching and teaching the gospel. And when we have an alternate agenda or something that we want to do besides that particular agenda, we are out of order.
Yeah. Hey guys, it's Pastor John here. Please, if you like this video that you just saw, hit that like button for us. Second thing I want to ask you to do is to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're putting out videos once a day at about 5:30 p.m. Hit that bell notification so that you'll know when a new video has been uploaded. And then the final thing to do, share this video, share this information. If you know somebody that has a need, that it can be benefited by it, please put it out in circulation so that we can try to help as many people as possible. Thanks, and God bless.